Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about A Rainy Day in New York. And this movie is directed by Woody Allen, and it came out in 2019, starring Timothée Chalamet, Elle Fanning, and Jude Law is in it too. And this one was decent, not terrible. I didn't regret watching it, like I have with any Woody Allen film. It was definitely a movie that I would say, yeah, I got something unique out of it, and some interesting perspective was there that I was able to take away, and had some memorable parts. But overall, I kind of found this movie to be mid. I had some issues with it, but we'll go through those. And this movie looked pretty nice for the most part, but there is one moment towards the beginning that kind of distracted me, and it was just to do with the framing, and it was the shot where Elle Fanning's character is introduced, and it's towards the beginning. I don't really consider this a spoiler, but there's just one little moment, like, well, a couple seconds, where the characters are not really framed properly, and I'm like, that's kind of odd. I'm not sure how that happened. Whereas the rest of the shot, it looks fine, but there's just one little moment where it just didn't look like things were framed properly. But aside from that, I thought it looked pretty nice overall, and I do like what this movie was trying to offer and kind of get at. And I do like how colorful this movie looks. That's something that helped my experience, especially towards the beginning. And I do feel as though the dialogue is well written for the most part. I do feel as though the way characters talk is very distinct, and they don't all feel like the same character. I'll get into that in a minute because I do have one little issue with the writing. But for the most part, it worked for me. And the performances, for the most part, I liked. Timothée Chalamet was really good in it. Elle Fanning and Selena Gomez is in it. She was the only one who wasn't great. I just didn't really buy her as a character. I just saw Selena Gomez in a movie. And there were some individual scenes that I did like the interview scene early on. I do feel as though the way it was building up, like kind of subtle tension, like you're not necessarily safe in this environment because something can go wrong. And I felt as though, yeah, that's something that fits and felt natural. And there were points where I found this movie to be kind of funny. The awful laughing was kind of funny. But one thing that kind of distracts me when it comes to how things are written, there's a narration in this movie, and Timothée Chalamet is narrating it. But what I found to be particularly odd about it is that the way he talked during the narration and the way it was written, it felt very much like Woody Allen was supposed to be narrating it, like a dialogue that he would give to himself, his characters. But instead, it came from Timothée Chalamet's character narrating it. But what really distracts me the most is that when it's not a narration from Timothée Chalamet and it's just his character Gatsby, they talk completely different. Like, I don't know, like you listen to the dialogue when he's talking in the scenes when he's not narrating versus the narration. It sounds completely different, and I just found that to be rather distracting, and I couldn't get past the fact that these feel like two different characters. And despite this movie being 90 minutes, there were still points where it was dragging for me. I wasn't fully on board with it. And I also just wasn't really attached to much of anything that was going on story wise. I liked some of the characters, and some of the minor characters were kind of likable, and I liked what they were trying to do. I liked this movie on paper, but in execution, there's just things that don't really come together for me. I felt a little detached while watching it, and I just wished that there was something else here for me. Like in some of Woody Allen's best movies, for me at least, even though I don't love any of his movies, like the highest rating I've ever given any of his movies would be a 7 out of 10, like Midnight in Paris or Manhattan, anything else. Like those three, I have given a 7 out of 10 to, and I feel as though they're offering something that I find to be interesting and compelling, and it helps me through the entire experience. Whereas this one, it has bits of it, but as a whole, I just feel as though there's something missing here. And that's about all I have to say about A Rainy Day in New York. It was okay. Did not regret watching it. It's currently on Amazon Prime if you want to check it out, and I would recommend it despite what I'm going to rate it. So, do check this movie out whenever you get the chance, and with all that being said, I'm going to give A Rainy Day in New York a 5 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos. As always, if you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below you thought of A Rainy Day in New York, and my social media links, they will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for You Were Never Really Here. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.